Good morning, Facebook family. This is Joaquin Thompson with the Daily Bread Radio Show, and wanted to share some information with you this morning. And I really wanted to just get up this morning and tell you all we need to wake up. We have to wake up, people. I was just doing some research earlier this morning because God woke me up this morning, really just with something on my heart, really couldn't sleep. So I got up and started doing some research, and the article that he took me to was really, it was disheartening because it was an article about the wealth disparity in this country. So a lot of times we talk about cliches, and a cliche is the rich are getting richer and the poor getting poorer. But for people who are really living that, what does that really mean? That means that in this article, they broke down some data about the top 1% and the bottom, well, the top 1%, the top 20%, and the bottom 80%. And in the article, it went through and it just really broke down all the different ways that the top 1% are controlling anywhere from 85 to 90% of all of the wealth in this country. So just think about that and marinate on that for a minute. 1% are controlling anywhere from 85 to 90% of all of the wealth in this country. Some studies have even expanded out to the top 20%. So even if you're saying the top 20% are controlling 85 to 90% of the wealth in this country, and the remaining 10% is being shared by the bottom 80%. So the question I have for everyone this morning is, we need to figure out where we are in that percentage or in that percentile. Are we in the top 20%? So the next question would be, what do you have to be, or how much do you have to be making, or what's your net worth in order to be in the top 20% or the top 1%? I'm going to give you those answers on Thursday. But here's something else that I want you to think about. Another part of the article talked about only 2%, 2% of all Americans leave an inheritance for the next generation of $100,000 or more. 2% only 2% leave $100,000 in inheritance to the next generation. So the thing that I want to say to you this morning is,